Do you know what classifies as sexual harassment? Based on primary research, majority of individuals don't think the general public is educated enough on what classifies as sexual harassment. Did you know sexual harassment is defined as any unwelcome sexual advance, request for sexual favors, or conduct of a sexual nature in relation to the person being offended, humiliated, or intimidated? 1 in 2 women are subjected to some form of sexual harassment each year. This is 6.2 million of Australia's entire population.
The theories which relate to our sexual harassment program are the social cognitive theory, whereby concepts and processes from emotional, behaviourist, and cognitive models of behavioural change interact to create social change, and value action gap theory, which is where individuals fail to translate their values into intentions or their intentions into actions. Some previous attempts of education and rectification of the issue of sexual harassment include the United Nations 5th Sustainable Development Goal being to eliminate all forms of violence against women and girls, alongside the Know the Line campaign, an Australian Human Rights Commission nation campaign aimed for employers and employees working together.
Selection of our target market was based on demographics including age, education, geographic location, and socioeconomic status. Our primary target market originally identified as students aged between 10 and 25 in Australia who fall in the low to middle range of socioeconomic status. We have chosen to adjust our target market to be more specific to our social marketing program. The updated primary target market is identified as students aged between 10 and 13 within New South Wales who attend private, public or Catholic school. Our secondary market was chosen based on the need of reinforcement and education in the minds of high school students. This group consists of teenagers aged 14 to 17 within New South Wales who attend private, public or Catholic schools. The program will be adjusted to a more mature and age-suited campaign to educate teenagers in high school on what classifies as sexual harassment, who to talk to and how to practice preventative behaviours. This campaign will also be useful to inform primary and high school educators on conflict resolution strategies if they are faced with reports of sexual.
The title of our program is Where to Go and What to Know. #SHED. Sexual Harassment Education Day. Education is key. Based on primary research, we found that the majority of people believe that education about gender inequality, specifically sexual harassment, should begin in primary school.
After conducting a focus group consisting of 5 primary school students aged 10 to 13, we found that they had a very limited understanding to what sexual harassment was, as well as not knowing exactly who to turn to. The general response from the students was to confide in a parent or teacher if something were to happen, however felt as though they wouldn't know exactly what to report. Their understanding of sexual harassment was very limited in the sense that they weren't aware sexual harassment could be present in several different forms, such as verbal, and didn't recognise non-penetrational abuse to be classed as sexual harassment. When given scenarios of verbal sexual harassment, the focus group participants responded with remarks such as, "That's just a boy thing," or "People say that if a boy says bad things to you, it means that they like you."
Our Sexual Harassment Education Day will include activities such as role-play situations where students will determine if they would classify these scenarios as sexual harassment. A victim of sexual harassment providing a testimonial. Who to go to, such as the police, a trusted teacher, parents, school counsellor, reachout.com, Kids Helpline and livingwell.org. Encouraging students to use the #SHED on social media outlets such as Snapchat, Instagram and Facebook, as well as providing information regarding issues such as what is consent, different forms of sexual harassment, how far is too far, as well as what to do if you're witnessing sexual harassment.
So what is going to make our program effective compared to previous attempts? Our campaign is focused on educating impressionable aged people in attempts to prevent sexual harassment as opposed to solely educating them on post-harassment procedures. The campaign also focuses on a smaller, more condensed target audience in order to make it more achievable.
So do you know where to go and what to know? Don't wait. Educate. #SHED.